What's going on, guys? A little tired this morning, but we got a lot of stuff going on today. What to do? Gonna be a fun / busy day. Double cup day. And I'm gonna bring you guys along. Let's go. Alright guys, stop number one. Hopefully gonna put some fish in the tank here this morning. I got family coming up this weekend and they don't do much fishing in the summertime or get to get out fishing much in the summertime, so hoping to cook some fresh fish for everybody tomorrow actually. Dead calm morning, so my spot lock's gonna go crazy for a while until it figures out what it wants to do. Right at the boat. There's number one, guys. That's kind of what we're looking for right there. Not too small, not too big. Right in that nice eater zone. There's one. That's a better fish if it's a crappie. I don't think it is though. Little hammer handle in the weeds. Tiny little hammer handle in the weeds. And he just engulfed my jig. Oh boy. Bass or a slime? Slime. Wrapped up in the weeds. Slimy, slimy, slimy. Right here, right at the boat. Other northern. Bit me off. There's one. Going across. Jeez. Under the boat. This is a bad spot to be right here. In the weeds. Oh my goodness. He's gonna get in the big motor. Man, I got lucky. I thought for sure he was going to be in the trolling motor or the big motor, for sure. One thing about pike, they make a mess fast. Man. Well, in the search, got into some sunfish. This time I really mean it. If I don't catch another crappie in 15 minutes, I'm leaving. There's one. Another pike. Of course it is. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this morning's adventure. Definitely not how I wanted this morning to start, but it's just how it goes sometimes, guys. Like I said, better than being stuck at work, whether you're shoveling ditches or working on your computer. A peaceful morning on the lake definitely beats it all. So, well, not quite. A crispy November morning in the Oaks, top dog. But gonna get these fish thrown back, get loaded up, get on to the next journey. Alright guys, back in my food plot here. As you can see, my clover is a jungle right now. I hit it with max arrest or clethodim here just about 2 weeks ago. I mean, you can see it's starting to brown and yellow up where it took, but I'm at the point right now where it's kind of, all these tall grass and weeds are just kind of choking everything out, and I want my clover to get up pretty nice. So I'm gonna cut it out about 5 inches, and then keep an eye on all the weeds and all that stuff. And if the weeds start outgrowing the clover again, I got another round of cleft going on it here in a week or two once I see what happens here. So I'm gonna set my tripod up for you guys and get after it. Alright, so that's done. I got a few trails and stuff that go back into the swamp as well that were chest high, so I got that stuff cut. But believe it or not, there is clover in here. This is a 3rd year stand, most of this. I've been overseeding it every year and frost seeding it and stuff, but I mean, this grass is just getting out of control. So I think for sure, without a doubt, I'm gonna spray it again here. I'm gonna let this stuff kind of pop back up. Gotta get this grass choked out, get some more clover coming in the fall. And I mean, it's there. It's nice stuff that is there, but it's super grassy. Anyway, that project's done. On to the next thing. Just getting a couple of the reveals ready here. I have some trimming to do. I have to renew my mineral site. And I'm gonna put out the first couple cameras of the year aside of the non-cell camera I have out back. These are going to be on 2 different permission farms that I have. One of them actually just recently acquired back again. I used to hunt it. I hunted it for 13 years. Shot that deer up top on the property that I just got access to again. It was leased out for a couple of years. It sounds like things didn't work out too well on that end of things as far as some of the people disrespecting his property and stuff like that. So I got a hold of him this spring here and asked him how things were going over there and if he still had people leasing or if I could work something out with him. And he was gracious enough to give me the go ahead to get back in there. So I'm pretty pumped about that. My dad's been passed away for quite some time now, but that was the last property that my dad and I got to hunt together. So you know, even just they've been family friends for my whole life. So just being over there kind of just feels right, feels good. So pretty pumped to be going back over there to pick up where I left off, because I was just, you know, it's kind of funny. I hunted it for 13 years, but that's kind of when I just had gotten into bow hunting a lot myself, you know, other than going to, like Ryan used to bring me to his his spots and his land just to kind of get my feet wet, you know. But once I took off on my own and started getting my own permission pieces and stuff like that, it was the first ones that I acquired myself. So, you know, when you first get into it, you think you know a lot about bow hunting. You don't know shit. It takes a long time to figure out, and this is just an 80, it's solid timber, but I was just getting to the point where I was starting to get it figured out on that 13th year. So I did a lot of scouting in there this spring already. Didn't find any sheds, unfortunately, but found a lot of good sign from the last year or two. A lot of it was historical sign that I used to see in there back when I was able to hunt in there. So there's a huge community scrape spot in there, scrape site in there, that it's on a bunch of intersecting trails. So I mean, just natural travel and rut activity and stuff like that has always been phenomenal in that area. So I think this first camera, I think I'm just gonna set it up in there just to get back in on that intersection. So get these here set up and load the bike up, load the trimmer up, and head to town. It's about 45 minutes away, so there we go. Success. I always like to do that at home in case you don't have good service when you're doing all that stuff. A little easier when you're on Wi-Fi. All right, let's roll. Mosquitoes are hungry. On to spot number 2. Got a load on. I think I just had a buck out here, which I did not want to have to worry about, was bumping deer. He's up in the shade up there. That was a disaster. I had to stop about 6 times to tighten stuff up and stuff falling off, and there's been a hole in my little mineral bag there for a while, so I've been losing mineral the whole way like breadcrumbs. It didn't take long. I don't know if I'll be able to get this thing apart out here either. Well, all my string is gone on that whippers. I stomped down what I could here. They are hungry. Holy moly, it is hot. I'm gonna have to check my teeth when I get home here and see if I lost the filling on the way. That is a rocky field to ride that bike in. Whew, she was bumpy. We got it though, a couple cameras out, mineral site re-blasted. Time to go home and do a couple more things. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't much for interesting content, but it's a day in the life outside of bow season, so we do what we can, we stay prepped. I'm gonna shoot a little bit more here. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there, and if you could, like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.